It's finally here. I'm so super excited. I have already been playing with it. We finally have gift cards to sell within the Go High Level system. So if you were using my Smart Virtual Solution or any of the Go High Level systems, if your agency turns it on, then you will have access to being able to sell gift cards. Not only sell, but sell and track. So what exactly does that mean? So in the payments area of your Go High Level account, you will now see on the top bar, once your agency turns it on, because it is in beta, and this literally just came out yesterday. Today is November 21st. This was just announced in beta yesterday and is in our agency labs area. So we do need to turn it on when we're ready. So for regular users of Go High Level, you may not have it yet, but it's coming. And so the gift cards basically works like a lot of other gift cards in the fact that you as a shop, as a service, as a whatever, can sell a gift card. So if you are a massage therapist or you are a hand making shop or anything like that, you can sell the gift card with any of the payment platforms that you already have integrated. So Square, Stripe, whatever, the payment comes to you. The system will then track that gift card, and then when someone uses that gift card as a payment option, it takes the balance out of that card in the system. So you can see how much is left in that balance for that person. So for example, if you are a massage therapist and you want to sell access to the 60-minute massages that you have, then you can absolutely do that. The people buy at that denomination. And then when that person comes in to pay, they pay with the gift card, and bitty boppity boo, they have it paid. You get money up front, they get a great gift, and it's all tracked in the system. You don't have to worry about too much about it. So I have already created one for my e-commerce shop, but I'm going to create another one. I'm going to walk you through the entire process, including actually creating a picture in the background with Canva, because that's one thing I did see is that you do want to have some kind of a pretty photo in the background just to say, hey, this is a gift card. Because if you are selling this on an e-commerce site, I'm sure when you're sending it to other people, you're going to want it to look like something or have your logo or something in that way, and you don't want it to be blank. So we'll create a blank one, and I'll show you what that looks like and what the difference is between them so you can see what those are. So let's get started. Some of this I have played with yesterday. Some of it I haven't played with yet until today, but we'll kind of go through it together and see where we're at. As I mentioned, we are in the payments area of the Go High Level system, or if you're in mind, that Smart Virtual Solution system. Now, any of the systems that are based on Go High Level. Now we are in the payments area and it automatically loads into invoices. But what you're going to see once your agency has it turned on is gift cards up here at the top on the top menu bar. So we've got this little new yellow button up here. So we're just going to go to gift cards. When you come to this screen for the very first time, it's going to be blank. You're just going to see a blue button here say create gift card. You can create as many gift cards as you would like. You can have individual denominations. You can have one card with several denominations, totally up to you. This is the one that I created yesterday. So there's some things that I like, some things that we'll figure out, but it at least gets us started. Now, remember, this is in beta, so there's going to be changes. There's going to be some new things. And so you are going to be able to see some changes as we go through this over the next few weeks and over the next few months. They're going to be making edits. So we are going to create a gift card so that you can see what that process is. So we're just going to hit the blue create gift card button. So the first thing is, what is the gift card name? Now, this is not just you facing, but customer facing. So you want this to be something that when it sits in a e-commerce shop, when it sits on a form, when it sits on a payment screen, someone knows exactly what it is. So I'm going to do a test, and I'm going to do a test 60-minute massage card. Okay, so I'm just going to have that. Then we're going to have a short description. Now, I'm going to be honest on this piece of it. And your description is going to be on that payment page, but it's also going to be kind of on that card as well. So what do I mean by the description being seen on the card? Well, when I go and I look at this card that I already created, you can actually see I have the name of it is the digital gift card for Oak Mesa Designs. And so you can see that name up here at the top if it wasn't flipping around. Then underneath it, you can see give the gift of something unique. That is my description. So I don't know when it goes to someone else what it looks like. I haven't sent it yet. That's part of what this video is going to be. But this is something that, you might be able to see in another way that other people might see that. So you want to be kind of small and kind of careful with your description. You don't want to leave it off because you like the SEO. You want people to know what it is, but you also, want to be careful with length as well. Additionally, you only have 200 characters. So this is available for 60-minute massage service with XYZ salon. All right, so I'm just having something there to kind of give a little bit more information. Now, the expiration date, and we're going to put our mouse on here. It is optional. And it's actually saying that this product will expire on the exact date, regardless of when they purchased it. So if you have it from 1 year from today, so November 21st, and it's 1 year, so 2026, every card that is purchased, whether they buy it in, November, December, January, February, every single one of those cards are going to expire on November 21st. So there is not currently an expiration date from the 1 year from the date that they bought it. I'm sure that's going to be something that's going to be coming soon. It's just not there yet. So if you want it to just be active for a year, that would probably be a manual process at the moment. And that's not a massive deal. We'll figure it out together. Okay, so I would leave this expiration date blank unless you want it to be very specific to a specific date. So say, for example, you're creating this and this is specifically for, maybe it's for donations for marketing things. So maybe, it's part of a donation that you're doing to a auction, a silent auction, or something like that. It is a donation that you're doing as a gift for an event. So you may want to have a specific expiration date, 1 year from the date of that event. So that's also possible. So we'll let you decide, what the expiration date should be. Now, the URL is to guide the recipients to how do you want them to receive the gift, redeem the gift card. If you are a massage therapist and you want them to just book on this one specific massage therapy calendar, then I would put that link. For me, in my instance, I would, and I did, send them to my full website because they can buy any of my products that I have in my e-commerce store. So you can have no link, but I wouldn't necessarily do that unless you want them to call you, email you, whatever, to set up that service. You can have your link. So you can have it go. I have, a class thing. I have a product list. I have a couple of other things. So this example is for my massage therapy. I'm not a massage therapist, but so I'm not going to put that calendar. But what I am going to put here, just to have something, is oakmesadesigns.com. And you want to make sure over here on the right-hand side, all the way on the edge, you're going to click add, because this is where you're going to see that. Now, when we go and look at that card, you can actually see, I don't actually have it listed on here, but that's what the QR code is going to, is part of that process, I'm assuming. I haven't seen all of that, so we'll see. Terms and conditions, I worked with AI to create this. So this is usage restrictions. Can they give it, to an extra someone? Can it be earned in for cash? What are the eligibility rules? Is there actually a expiration date? How do they redeem it? How do they see how much money is left on the card? Anything like that. So I worked with AI to create this. Now, this box is not the best yet. It needs a scroll bar. We don't have that yet. It is one little tiny thing in the beta that does need to be massaged a little bit, but it does allow you to put information in there. I can show you that on my other card as well, but it's just something I worked with AI to do it and then made the rest of it. So it does require something. So we're going to do something, and then I'm going to hit continue. So I have a template of a design that I already did, and it just made it a little bit easier. But you can, this is where we would upload custom artwork. So we could go into Canva, create a quick design, and then bring it back in. Or you can create your own gradient with your own colors. So for example, if we didn't want blue, maybe we wanted to do maroon, and I'm going to come off of that. So there's maroon, and then I'm going to do to silver. And so I'm just going to go with this, and we're going to call this Aggie Yell. So I'm going to call it that. We're going to have, you can change the direction if you want. So we're going to do top to bottom. And so this is something, okay? It's not anything that I want to add to the top templates. It's just something I'm using for this one. And I wanted to show you, and I want to use this version to show you how it looks different on a website. Okay, so we have this, and now we're going to go to continue. Okay, now if you are, like this one is for a 60-minute massage, it's only one price. You're not doing a full gift certificate type thing. Maybe you want to just charge the $90 for the 90 or for the 60-minute massage. You can absolutely just enter that custom amount for that one service and do it that way. My other card, I did do it as multiple denominations. I did 25, 50, and 100 denominations. So you can absolutely do that. So 25, 50, and 100. So you can see that these are in here. I'm going to get rid of these just to kind of show a little bit of a difference. And because this example is massage, we're going to do just an enter custom amount. Now, maybe you want to have an inventory, how many of these you sell. Maybe you don't want it to be unlimited. Maybe for some reason you want it to be, you know, a quick thing. You just want to sell 10 of them. You want to see how it works. So you can actually define a quantity of how many you are going to sell. If you were doing this with the denominations, it would be, you defined a quantity, it would be, let's do 10. So it would be 10 at 25. 10 at 50, and 10 at 100. So it would be 3 different denominations, 10 of them of each. If you don't want to define a quantity, that's perfectly fine. You can just uncheck that. If you need to have product taxes and things like that, completely up to you. I know very little about that, and I would check with your accountant or bookkeeper to see, you know, what you want to do in here. Categories, this is actually based on probably your e-commerce store. This is, so for my e-commerce store, I have my tumblers, my shot glasses, my signs, my hand koozies. I have different categories. So we can have this as a specific category. I have a massage therapy client, and she does massages, she does add-on services, and she does coaching as well. So we could have different categories for her, for massage, a category for add-ons, a category for coaching, and then we could have this particular card just sit in that category of that area. So that is another way for that to work as well. For this one, I'm not going to select a category. If you notice, my little continue button is not blue, so I've missed something. Now, what it looks like I have missed actually is, even though I have it listed as enter a custom amount for $90, it's not actually been added. I have to hit the blue 90 button in order for this to work. Okay, so we're going to hit continue. And you can actually see now I have the preview of this card. So this is the name of the card up here at the top, that it's the description right here. This is the one value. The person's card number is right here. And granted, we don't have an expiration date, so that's fine. We're going to have that here. And then this is a QR code for them to be able to access it. Okay, it does have that the URL is linked. It does have, I can click into the terms and conditions and see some more. So these are ways that I can say, okay, do I need to go back and edit it? Now that I've gone through these screens, I'm going to let this go, and we're going to create the gift card. Excuse me. All right, now I have 2 cards. So let me show you the difference of what these look like. So as I mentioned, I have an e-commerce store. So this is my products page from my e-commerce store before I loaded in that new digital gift card. Okay, before I loaded that new card. So my current card, the one that we've been showing off, looks like this. It is in my e-commerce store. It is something that people can go, they can click on it, they can buy into it. So if I click on this now, they can get the card. It gives me the 25, the 50, and the 100. They can select as many as they want and then add that to cart. So this is what that one looks like. Now I hit the back button. I am going to refresh this screen. And now we have this new one. And this is why I say you should have some sort of an image, some sort of a something on the card itself. So because we only have the gradient, it's not showing the way, we would want it to. It's just in an e-commerce store, it's not showing very well. So you want to put something in here, and you want to be careful of making sure that you're using the information. Now, in the system, when you go to upload a template, upload an image, that does tell you it's 800 pixels by 400 pixels. And you can easily go to Canva, you can get some information, and I would keep your image and information within that small bubble of like this square, so that it's easy for people to see. I'm not minding that this one is a little bit bigger. It is part of that 800 by 400. And of course, it doesn't fit into an e-commerce site exactly, but I'm okay with that. People can click through. They can see that it's a digital gift card. This has nothing. No one knows to go and click through on it. It just kind of ridiculous. So I would have some sort of something, even if all we do is go to Canva, create a graph or create a background that has the words on it of 60-minute massage gift card. And then that way, then it's at least something when it shows up on a payment page. Okay. But we can see that we have both of these. Now, here's how we then sell these. And there's this other cool little thing that they've added to it that we can give these away as business owners as well. So when we are looking at these cards, we can edit them, we can send them, we can sell them, and we can share the QR code. We can also deactivate the card and then just completely delete the card. Okay. So if we don't want to sell anymore, we can deactivate it. If we, so there's some different rules going on with a lot of those things. This is, so you can obviously have multiple cards. Okay. If you want to sell this, obviously it has already shown up on the e-commerce store, but maybe you just want it to be a form. Maybe you want to offer it. Maybe you are that massage therapist and you want to offer it in an email and send it to your people. Maybe you want to have it as a printed on a QR code at your checkout desk or have it in your room and say, hey, do you want to buy some gift cards for mom or, boyfriend or whoever you buy for? Then you can do that as well. So we have this share QR code. So let's click on that. I haven't gone through all of these. Okay, this is the card. This is the Oak Mesa Designs. You can share the gift card URL. So you can grab this. You can share here. And then let's copy this and see what happens. So what are we looking at here? All right, so this is how someone can actually come in and buy it. So this is actually pretty cool. It's got its own sales page. And so they can actually decide for the Oak Mesa card, do they want to buy the $25, the $50, or the $100? So let's just put the $50 on here. We can see that it's green, and you can see that I have my image. So everything's looking good, okay? We can then hit the buy button. So this takes you to a payment page. We're not entering a coupon code. There's no coupon. We want them to be buying this at $50. Then it can be, who is this gift for? Do you want my system to automatically email that recipient with this great gift? Or is this for you and then you're going to then, use it at a later date, or maybe you're going to print something and use it for someone else and give it to someone else? I highly recommend if it's for someone else, go ahead and enter this information. Now, here's the cool thing about this, though, is if we are doing it, and so maybe Sally is giving this to Jane. When we have Sally's name in here, we are getting Sally's name and Sally's email address. But because we're also getting Jane's information, that adds another contact into our database that we can talk to, that we can add to our newsletter, that we can, get them to come back for another service, do something else with. So it's just a new contact that we're adding to our list. So that's fantastic. Additionally, you can have a specific delivery date. So maybe you're ahead of the game. Maybe you're ahead of the curve. And what you want to do is say, okay, I'm buying all of these for Black Friday, but I want this to be delivered 5 days before Christmas to clients, to whoever. You can change this delivery date. You can also add a message sort of like you would in a card and have, a 500 character message. And then you can have your payment and have that go through. I'm not going to do this. I don't want to charge my card. So we will do this in a little bit of a different way. So it's not going to be a full thing, but it will, show off some of these pieces. Okay, so now we're a business. We are, the massage therapist, my e-commerce store, and I want to offer this as a gift to some of my clients, or I want to offer this, a little bit of a credit to clients, to customers, do it as a gift, do it as, something in that way. Maybe there was an issue with something and I'm offering a couple, maybe it is Christmas time, which obviously it is, and want to offer a gift of some sort. You as the business owner can just send a gift to someone. So I'm going to go ahead and click send on this one. And I'm going to look for myself because I want to see what all of this looks like. And so we are going to send to one of my email addresses that I have in my CRM. Now, it looks like this does have to be, and let's clear this out. The person does have to be in the system first. So you want to make sure that they're in your CRM before you're able to just go ahead and send this out. So you do need to have that contact record. You're not going to add it as part of this. This might change later, but for right now, add that contact into your system first, then come back and send the information. So we have the person attached to who we're sending a free. We are not paying for this. This is just giving them money or a credit within our store. So then we're going to hit continue and we can add a message. So this is a test send of a service. And actually, I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to actually cancel this because I don't want it to be this one. I'm going to get rid of this card. So I'm going to do it from this card. So we're going to hit send again. We're going to, again, add my information real quick. This is my contact record. We're going to hit that. And this is a test send to client. All right, then we can have message suggestions. So it's giving us some options. And if you notice here, it does actually say write using AI. So you can have AI help you with some of this stuff as well within the system. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick message right there. You have up to 2,000 characters that you can add. So it can be a bigger area. So we're going to hit continue. And then we're going to say, okay, what are we sending? So this only has one gift card value. On this one, it's $90. If we were sending the other one, it would be, the 25, 50, 100. So this is the gift card value of the $90. Now, how do we want to send this? Now, we can email it. So it's a simple email with the code. It can be a PDF via email that can be printed and redeemed, a gift card code delivered through a text message, or a QR code via email that can be scanned to redeem the gift card. Now, via email, it does have the code to give to the recipient. Can absolutely do that. That might work really well when you're doing it for, for this type of thing with with an e-commerce store. They're just going to type the code in to have the gift received. The QR code would be something that they can then print up. And then when they go to the massage therapy location, they can then, scan it there and have it redeemed in that way. The PDF is something you can probably printed. And then, so if you want to send it to yourself and then have it printed and then have something that you wrap up and give to someone, you can do the PDF. If it's something that you're doing like this one here is just going to me and I am maybe offering a store credit, something happened, something went wrong, I might want to do an SMS or text message. If I have that set up in my system, you have to have text messaging set before you can do that to send the message. So I'm going to do this one here. Now, here's a question. Can we do multiple? Nope, we can only do one. So I'm going to stick with email for right now. And then we can also, again, do a delivery date. So maybe for right now, I want to send to a couple of clients and I want it to be a Black Friday promotion type of thing. So I could have this deliver on Friday. I could have this delivered 5 days before Christmas or even on Christmas Day as a cute little gift. Totally up to you. Right now, we can't do bulk attachments. It would be individual. That's coming. But for right now, again, this is in beta and it just came out. So you can do your delivery date and we're going to hit continue. Okay. So we have the customer as me. We have the message as test send. We've got that we're going to send it via email on this date. It's going to have a card number. It has a value and then this expiration date, which the system set. And then it's going to do all of that. So I am not spending any money because I am the business owner. I am just sending this to someone else, and I'm going to send this gift card. All right, now notice how my screen changed. Okay, I am back in this test 60-minute massage area. I have one card has been issued. I have $90 of this. I have an average order value. I have one person it has been sent to and what denomination has been sent. So if I would be looking at this from a different area, I would be seeing that this could be, if we were looking at all of my gift cards, I could see that maybe I had more people buying the $100 gift card from the denominations one. So this is giving me a couple of pieces of information. Now, just note it's this month, so it's looking back from October until November 20th, so it's the most recent date. So this is a 30-day dashboard. You can also see I have orders, and then I can see right here I have all gift cards. So I can see that I can do something right here as well. You can also see that I have units issued as 1 on the red card, and units issued 0 on the blue card. So we can see all of these pieces. So now if I come over here to orders, I can see that I have this card and it is issued to Tanya Block for $90. Okay. When you get to the point where you've got a lot of these, you can actually change this from grid style to list style. Might be a better way to look at it, especially as you do quite a bit more. And so you have the gift card name, you can see the customer, the denomination value, and how much is remaining. Now, if you are giving a dollar amount, for example, then this would work really well so you can actually see what that balance is remaining. Or in my case, for the e-commerce card, maybe that someone bought $100. They only found 1 or 2 things on the website so far, so they've used up $25 or $50 so far. So they still have that they bought 100 and they've got $50 left. So you can actually see that as well. So we do have all of those. We can see exactly what the gift card is, and this is how you do all these things. Now, one of the things on here is that you can, if we go to the all gift cards, and I said I was going to be deleting this particular one. My understanding, and I could be wrong, but my understanding is if I deactivate this gift card, not delete it, but deactivate this gift card, it also deactivates any active gift card that I have sold or given out. So people will not be able to redeem that card in the future. So if I deactivate this card, it is no longer available to anyone. So we're going to take a look at doing that. But before I do that, let's take a look at the email that was sent to me as the recipient of the gift card. All right, so I use Outlook. So here is what that looks like. My subject message says you've received a $90 gift card from Tanya. So it does say that it got it from me. So when you are going in, if maybe you're using it and you're buying it from or for someone else, you're going to say that it was from Sarah to Tanya, and so is that information. It's a really simple email. There's not a lot to it, but you can actually see again why you would want to have something in this background. It's not the prettiest thing. Now, I'm sure that the payments team is probably going to be working with the email team, so we'll be able to change these templates, make them look a little bit better. Right now, again, we're in beta. It was just released. It's going to get better. This at least gives us the option of having those cards. Then you have your gift card code. So this is what the person would use to do that. And we have the QR code. Then also, because it is an email, you can actually click the redeem button, and this would take them to the website or the link that we provided. So we're going to go to the shop. I'm going to pick any random thing in here. I'm going to add to cart. We're going to view my cart. We're going to check out. We have a coupon code. We've got information over here and here. Right here at the very top, we have gift card. gift card information. So you would have to enter that code from the email. And so from this system, you can easily grab it, just copy it. We're going to paste it. It would go there. We would apply it. And now we have the subtotal. So we have a balance of $90. We would click the make payment button. It would go in here, and then this would all be figured out. So I'm not going to do all this. So you can see I have the gift card is right here. So the total is $35. $35 is coming off of the system. We're going to make the payment. Everything goes through like it's supposed to. Then it would, do all of the next pieces. And actually all this money is just going to me. So I'm going to go ahead, make the payment. It requires my phone number. This is all my information. I'm not worried about it. We're going to click make a payment. Phone number. Yes. Got to type it in. It doesn't like it automatically. So we're going to make that payment. It really does not like me. There we go. All right, once I got my phone number to go through, I successfully placed the order. It was a $35 order. We do have the information in here. And then if I go back to my system, and now we are going to get the orders, all gift cards and orders. We now have this card to Tanya, had a $90 value. The gift card balance is now $55. So you can see that money has been taken out of it because I did use it on another site. So that payment has been taken out. So all of this has been done automatically. You don't have to track anything. The system is tracking it for you. Now, let's go back to that idea of deactivating the card. So I don't want to use this card. I don't have massage clients. This is something was for the training. So my understanding, again, could be wrong. If I deactivate the card, they are not going to be able to, anyone that has outstanding cards are not going to be able to use them. So it might be great for those people with that 1 year expiration date, or something happens in your life and you're just not able to do it. Maybe you do a big pivot in your business and you need to deactivate the card. So what we're going to do is we're going to deactivate this gift card. And so you can see it is deactivated. We can reactivate it, but let's take a look at orders. And could be wrong. Nope, it looks like it's still available. So let's go back and let's actually take a look. What happens if I delete the card? Deleting the gift card will not affect any already issued cards, continue to function as originally configured. So we can delete it and it doesn't get rid of anyone else's balance. So we're okay on that. We are going to delete this one. Then if I need to delete like this, we probably can. I can actually see the gift card code. I can show the code if I need it, if that person needs to find it. You can see that the order number is 1. Go back here. So once a card is issued, it doesn't look like that card can be, once it's given to someone, I don't know if we can, take it off. I'm almost positive that there is a way. I'm just not real sure about taking it off yet. So let's see how this looks in a, let's see, I was able to do something with it. So I thought I had seen a way that if a gift card is issued, you might be able to turn off the ability for people to redeem it. I'm not seeing that at the moment, but that doesn't mean that it's not coming, because if you actually see in this frequently asked questions from the system, we can actually see, can customers check their balance without the checkout? They can't yet, but it's coming. So we've got a coming soon area. We also have where gift cards are redeemable. Is that possible? That is also coming soon. Can I set different expiration dates per order? That is also coming soon. So as I mentioned throughout the video, there are some coming soon things, and I'm pretty sure that, again, it's going to be one of those things that we can make some changes. I've mentioned it several times in this video. It's in beta. These are new things that have just come through. They like to start and at least get this started and then see how it goes and then build the extra pieces on after that. So are you as excited about gift cards as I am? I think this is going to be great. We have a lot of businesses that could absolutely use this. I am super excited to be able to help you get this into your business. If you have any questions, please let me know as always. And if you would like me to help you build this in your business, let me know. I am happy to help. Thanks so much. Have a great day.